We're just past 55% full. So we'll fill this up and we'll see how much this trailer takes. I'm hoping it's going to be the full 65%. Yeah, that hasn't overloaded it, so that's good. I think it can probably take a little bit more. We're going to put the hired worker back on this. That one's off. And that's good. We got both tractors now doing the carting. This should mean we keep our harvester moving. Hello and welcome along and welcome back to Haut Beyleron. We are getting off to a slightly dark, slightly early start, and especially considering you finished at 3 a.m. last day or last video, because we have a field full of sugar beet that we need to do here today. So we're going to jump into the roper harvester we got here. We got the Panther 2. Start her up, get all the lights on it so that we can see everything and get started. It's going to take us a little while to get this done today, I think, but as we have some money in again, we've been able to get this started. Of course, our hired worker is back working across our field up here. So this will be getting cleared today, and we're going to be cracking on with this. So it's all good. We should have plenty of money in order to get that other job done. Let's unfold our header and unfold our harvester. And actually, we're going to start off by going counterclockwise around this field. It takes a little while for this thing to unfold, but there we go. We're going to go counterclockwise around this field, and then, yeah, we'll switch around when we come back. And we should have a decent amount off here. As I said, this is a fairly big field. This is not a massive harvester. This might take us a little while to get done. So I'm going to set up the GPS running down this side here. I think we've set our first waypoint. Yep, right behind us there. We're going straight down here, and this is the long edge of the field. Having GPS on here is going to make things so much easier, thankfully. So we'll have it set up down here, and then we'll move across the field in that direction as we cut in to get things done. The sun is coming up, things are getting brighter. I think we're going to have a good November day to get all of this done. Now we've made it most of the way around the field. We're coming back down the back straight, and we've only just passed half full. That does mean we're not going to make it the whole way back around the field before we have to empty. So what I'm going to do is we're going to empty out into the trailer as we get to the end of the field each time. Fill it up from there. And what I'm probably going to try and do is set it on a hired worker. So we're going to set it to deliver to destination when it's full. And hopefully then we'll be able to keep it in this same point and get it to deliver like that. So we'll do that while we're filling this up with the first lot. We are at 64%, maybe? No, 63% total. So let's extend our... Oh, we need to select the right bit of kit. And then unfold that. There we go. Right, and then bring that over and then empty it out. And while we're doing this, we're going to set this up so that this tractor here, we want to create a job. Now, where do we actually need to deliver this to? So this harvesting job is going to be delivered to the Thefisherj farm shop. So back onto here, we want to do that. Create job. We want to load and deliver. Actually, no, we want to deliver. It's a looping job. We want it to go to the down the Thefisherj farm shop. Perfect. Loading location is where we are, which is good. Yep, and it's looping. Start job. There we go. And then when we fill the trailer up, well, no, actually, it's going to go off and do it now, which is good. Let's get out of their way. That can go off and do that. And we can just keep going. Turn you back on. Down we go with the header. And away we go with getting this field harvested. It's going to take us a while, this, I think. Coming up to the end of our second headland, and our tractor and trailer isn't back yet. In fact, let's have a quick look at this and see where it is. Looking at our map. Oh, there it is. So it's got about halfway back. So what I think I'm going to do, because of the time that it takes, is we're just going to pop over to here and enter our crystal. I want to drop the front loader, well, not the front loader itself off, but the actual forks. And then we're going to put our trailer on it as well and make sure that we have 2 tractors and trailers that are able to do the carting here. That will keep us moving rather nicely. And it'll be a little while before our other tractor gets back. Right. Seeing as we have our cane trailer sitting here doing nothing. Let's bring that up. Right, and then what we can do is set the worker for this, create a job. We want it to deliver to the farmer's market loading position. I am going to put at the other end of the field here. So like that. And looping start job. Right. And that tractor is off. Perfect. While I was waiting for the tractors to get back, I've loaded a little bit more into my harvester. Both tractors are here now, though. And we're going to unload into the JCB and the Flegel first. And then we can look at... well, I think we might end up with enough in the harvester after doing a couple more rounds from where we were to actually then put into the other tractor and trailer. So that's all good. While I'm here actually and doing this, what I want to do is adjust this one ever so slightly. So cancel job, create job. We're going to move it ever so slightly north to there at that angle, and then start job. And that can then move a little bit up. That is going to go and deliver that. But it then keeps the tractors and trailers off the actual roadway. So if either of them want to drive about, they can very easily. And I'm just going to clear up this little bit that we missed at the edge, because whatever we have left over from this contract, we want to hold on to. And then we might be able to make some sugar if we can get a sugar beet factory. And the amount of time it's taken me to get 75% full, it looks like our JCB's made it back. So I think we're probably going to cancel the carting worker. Yeah, there's the JCB. So we're going to cancel the carting worker on the on our tractor with our own trailer, because it's not worth having that expenditure for that person. So let's just back this up, and yeah, what we'll do is we'll go and do this headland here. We've got one more set of headlands to do after this, and then we're going to start cutting in. But considering how long it takes us to get full, and the fact that we're not going to be doing any more headlands after this, I'm going to start cutting in, I don't think it's necessary to have our Z-Tour with the cane trailer up here. I think we're going to be able to do it all with the JCB, thankfully. And there we go, coming to the end of the row. We'll pull this up here. And yeah, 92%. This trailer should hold all of this, I think. It's the nice thing about this nice large trailer. What I'm going to do then is come into the hired workers here and just cancel the job on that, and that can then just sit there. I will probably fill that trailer up with some sugar beets simply because wow, yeah, simply because we want to have some sugar beet left over. That's interesting in that trailer, oh, it's weight. There's so much weight in that trailer, it can't take any more. So, yeah, we have about 25%. We can't load more than 50%. Oh, sorry, more than about 75% of our harvester into that trailer. So, yeah, we need to take note of that. We might end up needing this second trailer after all. We're currently approaching 50 or just past 55% full, and we're coming up to the same corner as our tractor is. Now what I'm thinking is, if we can only take 75% in our other piece of equipment, or in our other trailer, and that I think has only just reached the sell point. So yeah, in fact 21% transported. What we then need to do is we are going to need to empty and use this trailer, just simply because we won't be able to do it all the time if we don't, or keep this moving if we don't. So we'll fill this up and we'll see how much this trailer takes. I'm hoping it's going to be the full 65%. Looks like it. Let's have a look. Yeah, that hasn't overloaded it, so that's good. I think it can probably take a little bit more, which is great news. So we're going to put the hired worker back on this. We are going to create job, same as before. Start it, and away you go. Yep. So that one's off. And that's good. We got both pieces of equipment, or both tractors now doing the carting. And we're going to start cutting in a bit. So I'm going to move the JCB's start point up to here once it gets back. But this should mean we keep our harvester moving, which is really important, seeing as we are only a quarter of the way through this contract. And we are... well, we're only just finishing the headlands, and it's 20 past 1 in the afternoon. This may be a 2-day job. We'll see how far we get. 30% of the way through the field, and we're coming up to 70% full. I've moved the JCB a little bit closer to where we're working at the moment. So what I'm going to do is go and empty into that. Because we want to get this or keep everything running. So bring this alongside, empty it out. Our other tractor is on the way back. It should be here pretty soon, so I'm not too worried about us emptying at this point. It is a little bit inefficient if I'm not filling the trailer up each time, but I think we're going to end up with a setup there that will probably end up with that happening anyway. Let's reverse up. The other tractor isn't here. Right, I'm expecting that to drive off in a moment. Meanwhile, we can get stuck back into here, and I can just see coming onto the map now our other tractor will be back soon. Don't quite know why our first one isn't moving yet. It kind of needs to, because, yeah, that's going to be fairly full. I think that isn't moving because it's not quite full enough. We have got another 30% of a tank here, so I'm just going to go and top this up. Get this filled up. I think we're going to have to do at least 75% before tipping. We should be all right doing it that way because we have enough tractors and trailers now working on this. But this will, yeah, only put another 6% in, and then I think that's going to go. Are you going to go? Have I actually got that right on the correct job on that? Yeah, there we go. So the JCB's off. We've got 24%. We will load up our other tractor and trailer because we're bound to hit 75% before the other one comes back. And yeah, keep things nice. Whoa. Keep things nice and moving is the only way that we're going to get through this contract in any decent time, I think. So we're now in that window of between 75% and being full. In fact, I think we're going to hit about 80% by the time we finish this row. Yep, there we go. We've got our own Z-Tour with the cane trailer here. Our JCB is still on the way back. So this is why we need a 2 karting setup here to keep things running. Let's empty this, see if this will take a full 80% in here, which would be good if it did. I don't know whether it's going to be fully loaded or not. Let's see, we're down to 20%, 10%, or just shy. So yeah, 75%, about right. For that tractor and trailer. That's good. By the time we hit 75% again, our other tractor and trailer should be back here. So yeah, we'll all be good, and we'll keep things moving. This is now working out well. I like this system. It always gets pretty dark this time of year, but it's not doing too bad. The sun is setting. It's 20 past 5. We are 41% of the way through this contract. I think our aim this video is going to be to get to 50% of the way through. If we can do that, we can then pick it up next time, and using the same system should work pretty well for us. I'm very, very happy with this. It's working well for us. If we keep well, we only need to keep a small amount of this for making sugar. The ultimate aim, and the reason why I'm trying to keep some of the sugar beet off this and make some sugar from it, is because I really want to make a cake. If we're going to buy the bakery, then we're almost there with what we need to bake a cake. If we can get sugar, we need sugar, milk, flour, and eggs, I think it is. So we have 3/4 of those. If we can get this. Oh, and butter. We need to be able to make some butter as well. So yeah, we need milk and butter are the big things that we're still going to have to do. We're going to need the dairy for that and some cows. So we're going to be working our way towards that. But yeah, sugar beet and or sugar, flour, and eggs are things that we should have by the end of this year, which would make things really good. I'm going to have to go and check on my hired worker though, because I don't know, it seems to be okay. So we've got a couple more rounds, and then we're going to fill the JCB up again, and then we'll see where we are from there. So I've gone down and back, and yeah, we are nearly 90% full now. So we know that this is going to be more than this trailer can handle, which is fine. We've got the other karting tractor and trailer on the way back down here, like so. Let's get this emptied. So we're expecting about a 10%, 15% left over. I'm not over the trailer, I don't think. Let's get this repositioned better. It would tell me if I was over the trailer. So there we go. Let's get that in a better position. Why are you not wanting me to empty it? And oh, here comes the other tractor now. There we go. Out that empties as the other one works its way around. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Why are you not emptying? There we go. All good. Right, that's heading off, and I want to cut in again. So we're going to come into here. We really do want to hit that 50% in order to go anywhere. It is only 20 past 6, but it is quite dark. Thankfully, if we're cutting in, it should be fairly easy to see where we're going and be able to see the next row while it's not too wide. This is going fairly well. I think we're going to get this cleared next time. It's tipping it down with rain now as we enter the evening. Yeah, it's 25 past 7. We are 73% full on our harvester at the moment. I'm just going to grab this little row here. But that means that we're pretty good to go to unload this and get our tractor and trailer doing. Yeah, I think this will fill up our tractor and trailer quite nicely over here with the Z-Tor. You can't see because it's in the darkness. Our JCB is on its way back. We are 51% of the way through this field, so we've reached the point I wanted to reach. So let's get that unloading. And yeah, you unload there. As soon as that's done, I think I'm just going to turn the harvester off on the field and leave that here for the night. What we can then do is I want to pop back to our farm, see what the position of our hired worker that's been going today has been done. There we go. Actually, 73. It's just under what it'll take, so that's perfect. We want to leave this here then. And we'll turn all the lights off and turn the engine off. And we can look at how this hired work is doing. They're not far off the bottom of the field, actually. So I'm pretty happy with that. This will get finished off then tonight. And our field will all be done. I might have to get the stone picker across here, though. Because, yeah, look at that. There's a couple of obvious patches of stones we've got on this field. I don't know if that's been dragged up by this. But we, yeah, we definitely have some stones on here that need clearing. So, yeah, that, I think, is where we're going to leave it for tonight. So, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.